Hello, this is Scot Conway, Ph.D, J.D, 8th degree black belt, 12-time author. There's a resume, and there's a pretty crazy resume there. I'm here today for mothersraizingsons.com. Now, there's this thing put out by the presentation or the representation project, the representationproject.org. It's called The Mast You Live In. Talks about how the phrase "be a man" is one of the most destructive things, and that kind of masculinity is dangerous and destructive, and we need to get rid of it, and we need to, just not let these boys be men because that's a terrible thing. And I'm just doing it a little clip at a time. I mean, there is so much here, and this is just like the trailer. There's apparently a whole movie coming out about this, and let's just go to the next clip.
Our kids get up every morning. They have to prepare their mask for how they're going to walk to school. A lot of our students don't know how to take the mask off.
Okay, let's just pause right there for a second. Now, is that a boy thing, a man thing, or is that a human thing? I mean, ladies, do you ever feel like you have to, put on a mask, that you have to take some part of yourself and hide it? Now, here's the difference. Personally, I think what I call facet masks are perfectly okay. What a facet mask is, it's the part of the real you, the authentic you, that is appropriate to where you're going, and you show up with that. That's what we call a facet. It's a true part of you, and a mask, the part of you that is appropriate to the circumstance. So I'm a lawyer. That's one of the things on my resume. If I'm going to show up and represent you in court, do you want me to show up and front with Scot Conway, the lawyer? Or do you want me to show up with the exact same mannerisms, attitude, style of dress, everything I use when I'm teaching 4- and 5-year-olds? Do you want me behaving like I'm with a bunch of 4- and 5-year-olds? Or do you want me behaving like I'm a lawyer in front of a judge? Both of them are true. I do both. But when I show up teaching the kids, do you want me showing up teaching your children as the lawyer, like I'm in court? No. There's so much to me. I'm not just one thing. It's not like this is who I am, that's my mask, that's me, period, let's go. No, there is so much to me, just like there is so much to you. And we know in life, you show up places with the part of you that is appropriate to that place you are. That's why we dress differently at home than we do when we go to work. We dress differently when we go to the beach than we do when we go to a wedding. This is just part of life, understanding this. Now, where the masks become a problem is that when we're hiding, we're not developing character, we're not becoming, it's a hiding issue. And we're not just bringing the truth of ourselves that is appropriate to where we are, appropriate to what we're doing. We're making it up. We're pretending to be something we're not. And by the way, that whole pretending to be something you're not, that acting, that's what the word hypocrisy means. Hypocrisy means you're an actor, that this isn't real, this isn't true. It's okay if it's a facet of that truth, but it's not supposed to just be a lie. And why do boys posture and pose and do the facets? Same reason girls do, is the girls grow up with no healthy idea of femininity. Boys grow up with no healthy idea of masculinity, and they just kind of grab these sometimes bizarre ideas, and way too often looking at the other side and just flipping it, just doing the opposite, and thinking that they've got it because it's the best we're doing as adults. We're the ones letting them down because we don't have a healthy view of masculinity. We don't have a healthy view of femininity. Sometimes, to be honest, we don't even have a healthy view of just being an adult, of just being an adult human being, of understanding what love really is and what character-driven love is and all of these things. It's our generation messing up the next generation. How did this happen? Because the generation before us, they didn't know what they were doing either. We need to take the right answers, and we need to pass these answers along. Look, how short of a clip did I deal with there? This is Scot Conway, Ph.D., J.D., 8th degree black belt for mothersraizingsons.com, and I'm just going to keep doing this one video at a time, one little clip at a time.